no.
Isn't this a fascinating insight into the workings of the human mind and our emotions? Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. We were asked to make a response video to a popular video doing the rounds on social media at the moment.
Indeed, it's becoming known as the Bird Girl video. To set this up, basically a couple of friends are driving around in a car and the driver accidentally hits and kills a bird. Her reaction is very interesting. It's got a lot of attention. Let's take a look.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Took that bird. Let It probably hurt when it got hit. What did you say? Oh my gosh! They are switching so that Alyssa can drive and pull over and Michaela can jump out and save the bird so she can bury it. Fucked up! You get it! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Boy! Wait, show the bird, show the bird. No, wait till we get out the car. It's disgusting. I'm sorry! How do you turn? The bird is in your hands. I know! I'm so sorry! It doesn't need holes. Let me see. There it is. She made a box for it. I can't sing. You all day.
Wow, what an emotional response and outpouring by Michaela. We could certainly relate to her, and a lot of people on social media were saying that they could too. I think the most obvious thing to point out is this the reaction of a true omnivore? Really? I don't think so.
Absolutely. I mean, she wasn't looking at it saying, hey, free lunch, was she? No, it really touched her heart. It was a very interesting insight into the workings of the human mind and emotions. I think everything was kind of put out there in this Snapchat video.
And then the reaction of her friend Simone was completely opposite, wasn't
Absolutely.
it? I mean, she found it hilarious. A lot of people on social media were saying, what's hilarious about it? But, she was almost mocking it in a way.
Yeah.
And
well, we're kind of thinking this is very similar to, say, a lot of vegans and a lot of non-vegans.
Yeah.
So Michaela represents what a lot of vegans would respond like to this situation of hurting an animal, or even, when we see animal products, when we see animal foods, it's an emotional reaction for many of us.
Yeah, because we understand the life of that animal who we see as just another sentient being, no less than ourselves, or certainly with as much right to life as we have.
Yeah. And it hurts in a very deep place.
Yeah, because their life has been taken.
Yeah, and Simone, on the other hand, represents a lot of non-vegans who just haven't made that connection. They don't get it. It's like, it's just a dead bird, it's happened, it's dead. What are you going to do about it?
And maybe Simone would have felt differently had she been driving the vehicle and hit and struck and killed the bird. Because Michaela sort of felt the guilt and the responsibility because she did it, whereas Simone was just a passenger.
Yeah.
So maybe she'd have felt differently.
Yeah.
I guess Simone was kind of like us as consumers who pay the slaughterhouse workers to kill the animals, and then we just sort of, see the product and we don't really think about it because we're completely removed from it.
She's not part of that process
No.
of putting the animal on the plate.
Yeah, whereas as if Michaela had taken the knife, for example, to the cow's throat and slit it herself, she would have reacted in exactly the same way she has with this bird.
Now, interestingly, Michaela's not vegan. I mean, there's no mention of her being vegan in the article or on the Snapchat or anything like that. So we would love to know what she was thinking the next time she sat down to eating any animal products, especially chicken. If she made any connection, that would be such an interesting thing to follow up. So Michaela, if you're watching this, obviously please go vegan, but also put something out on your social media about any connection that you may have made after this incident.
Yeah, because Buzzfeed picked up this, and in their article they said that Michaela cares about all animals and that she wouldn't even hurt a bug in the house, for example. So really, if we care about all animals, truly, then we have to be vegan. Michaela kept saying, "I'm so sorry, it must have hurt when I hit it."
So what this video demonstrates is that someone can feel so much sadness and remorse for an accident. You know, she didn't mean to kill the bird. And yet, when we sit down to a meal of meat, dairy or eggs, we're causing that death and suffering plus so much more, but we're not even thinking about it. We're not connecting any of those dots. We don't see a glass of milk the same way as we see hitting an animal by accident with a car. We don't even see a steak or a burger or a hot dog in the same way, but we're causing that pain and suffering and that death so many times every single day.
Yeah, to the point where 150 billion animals are killed for food worldwide every year. Now there's 7 billion people on the planet. Each of us would have to be digging quite a few graves to bury those animals if we had to.
As the saying goes, if slaughterhouses had glass walls, we'd all be vegetarian.
Or better yet, vegan, because dairy and eggs involve killing. And Michaela's reaction shows that if everyone had to kill animals themselves, then the world would probably be vegan. So it begs the question, if we couldn't kill animals ourselves, should we be paying someone else to do it for us? So that's our video, guys. Hopefully this unfortunate situation that Michaela found herself in has helped some people make a deeper connection with the animals that they have empathy for and those that they find on their plates 3 times a day.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it around, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so.
And remember until next time that going vegan is not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do. See you next video.
Bye, guys.
Don't follow the disgraceful example that Kylie Jenner and other celebrities are setting for this cruel trend. Be a lot smarter and a lot more compassionate.